Hello, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your reading for the week of May 29th to June 4th. So we are using the karma cards and we are going to have like your planet, sign, and house to represent what the energy is going to be like this week. You have Venus. Okay, Virgo. Okay, romance. Okay, creativity. Okay, beauty. Okay, you're looking so good this week. You have Venus in Leo. I'm getting so much like extroversion. So I do wonder if this is going to be a really busy week for you in terms of like just needing to be fully in your energy, putting yourself out there, speaking up, working, doing, seeing, being. But I do feel like a lot of people are kind of around your energy this week, trying to get a piece of your fine booty, or by that I just mean your energy, okay? Or maybe, both. We have in the 11th house of Aquarius. Yeah, this is a really social week for you. You have a lot going on. Full schedule, I would say. If you didn't, I would be very shocked, to be honest, okay? Now, this deck, we put the three cards together and they form these weird sentences that kind of encapsulate the energy. So your sentences are cherish leadership for humanity's sake. So you're really being put into your leadership position this week when it comes to life, when it comes to your community. I feel like your friends in particular are kind of rallying around you, trying to get your attention, trying to get your time, hang out with you, as well as lovers. Okay, if you have any of those going on, they're all, wanting a piece of you this week. You have enjoy the creativeness of your hopes and wishes. You know what it is? I feel like your light is really strong this week and you're really like on fire, really on top of things, cherishing your projects, your goals, your own well-being, your own energy. And because you're kind of wrapped up in your own little life, it actually makes you quite glowing. When you pour energy into yourself, it radiates and people really see that and feel that from you and they want a piece of whatever you have, whatever you're taking, they want it, okay? Charm, art, and beauty are the way to do what you want to do. Wait. Charm, art, and beauty are the way to do what you want to and do it for the future. Okay. So definitely you're charming people. I wouldn't be shocked if you were when the word art comes out, I'm not necessarily thinking of art, because obviously only a select few of you would be actual artists or craftspeople, but I'm seeing more so like there's something about your appearance this week that looks like art, or something about the way that you're speaking, the way that you're just existing, that's very charming. And the little life that you've built for yourself, that to me is art. And that is what is bringing people to you. And I feel like this message is saying when you're in this very charming energy, you can get whatever you want. Okay? And you should use your magneticism to better your own life and to better humanity. I feel like you have quite good natural leadership skills, which is interesting for a Virgo, not gonna lie. And you're being asked to use them for the greatness of all humanity. Or maybe your work that you're doing, the job that you have, is benefiting humanity in some way. So I don't know if you're in the arts or science fields or something that has a direct impact on humanity that will improve humanity going forward. We also have the attraction of self-confidence to create freedom. Exactly. So I'm seeing you using your charm, using your abilities to create more freedom for yourself and to better yourself in life. And I'm seeing here you using this charm and your knowledge, whatever it is, whatever you got going on for you, whether it's your booty, whether it's your brain, whether it's your voice, whatever your tool is. Whatever your skill set is, I see you this week using that to manifest a better life for you and for others. Pleasure from taking a chance on associations. Oh, See, I knew this was romantic. I feel like you're taking a bit of a chance. So if you're single, this could be literally going on a first date, or taking a chance on a lover, or opening your heart up a little bit, or taking a chance and saying something rather bold to someone who you have a lot of feelings towards. Whoever that may be to you. It could be a new person, could be an old person, could be reaching out to your ex, could be something like that. It could be anything. I see you taking a chance on matters of the heart and deriving success from that, okay? So I definitely would be shocked if, you just don't have anyone around you who is interested in you and you're interested in them, because the energy is very romantic, it's very playful, it's very charming, okay? So if you're single as a Pringle, I definitely think you have secret admirers in your field, in your energy field here, okay? People in your real life too. We have good times resulting from the impressiveness of your circle of friends. Good times resulting from the impressiveness of your circle of friends. Yeah, there's something here about your friendships being really important this week. The people around you, I feel like there's a ton of people around you right now. Even if you don't have that many friends, the friends that you do have are trying to hang out with you. I'm seeing here someone might even be on dating apps, very successful there. You have like all these people chasing after you there, or just success in general. All of your coworkers and colleagues want to see you, hang out, get you to do this, get you to do that. You're getting random invitations from out of the blue, people coming out of the woodwork this week to get a piece of your fine energy, okay? So yeah, you're definitely in a leadership position this week. So we're gonna get 9 tarot cards, 3 rows of 3. I really do feel like out of all the zodiac signs this week, you may be the one who is kind of, to me, when I do these readings, it's so funny. I get like a vision in my mind of the 12 zodiac signs being like a group of people, and they each take turns in different roles each month, each week, each year. And this week, you're definitely taking on the role of the leader. So while other zodiac signs might be dealing with their own crap and having their lives crumble apart, you're glowing, you're thriving, and you're the one who's kind of in a position to take control here. So I wouldn't be surprised if the people around you, they're trying to build their life up, and they see you as successful. Even if you don't feel successful, even if you aren't successful, they're seeing you as successful, and they're wanting your help. Okay. First card out, we have the King of Wands in reversed. I don't think you see yourself this way, but I'm seeing you this way this week. King of Wands is someone who is a great leader, who isn't afraid to get down and do the dirty work with the people that they are leading. Get down and get involved in the little tedious things in life that make your overall goal, your overall plan worthwhile. So I do want to say here, if you are working on any goals, you may be procrastinating the tedious bits of those goals. So for example, if you have a job that you're trying to get a promotion at, there may be tedious parts of that job that you're trying to procrastinate this week. Try not to do that. Also, or it could be anything. It could be like if you're trying to, I'm seeing like little paperwork that you just don't feel like doing. So if you have to apply for something, I see you kind of procrastinating that. If you have to, I don't know. The moral of the story is with the King of Wands reversed is try not to procrastinate this week. That may be something you struggle with going into the front of the week. We have the 10 of Pentacles in reversed, okay? You're definitely working towards something, a goal, a legacy, something long-term, happy and successful. And I don't think you have it in your life just yet. Like I said, you're working towards a bigger goal, whether that is getting a job, getting a promotion, a degree, getting a certain result, finding the love of your life, saving up for a nice house, a nice car, whatever. We see you here with a big goal that you haven't quite reached yet. And what's stalling you this week is the little paperwork, the little itty bitty details of your life. It just feels a little bit overwhelming at the beginning of the week. So I would recommend, or at the time that you're watching this, you could be watching this a week in advance. This could be talking about right now. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to take that energy into next week, but it is saying at the time that you are watching this, you're kind of overwhelmed with that stuff. So just make sure that you get it all out of the way and you prepare before this week begins. And then once this week begins, I'm sure that you'll really get to enjoy all of these extracurriculars coming your way, all these people trying to hang out, all of this beautiful success coming in, taking bold action in your love life, I see all of that for you, but you definitely don't want to spoil that energy by just having this mountain of small things behind you kind of weighing in the back of your mind. So just go into this week with a clean house, a clean mind. You get what I'm saying? So third card out for you, we have the Ten of Cups in reversed. Wow, really interesting that the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups are coming out both in reversed, both right next to each other. So this does feel to me like, because these are the best cards in the deck, like the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. This shows long-term love, a beautiful home and future for yourself, a legacy, a plan in your life. So I do wonder if right now this week something has kind of gotten in the way of this plan. So maybe it could have been like, or maybe you're just not making any progress towards it right now, or there could have been a stall. So if you, for example, have your eyes on a certain person and I wonder if you're in a long-term relationship, if there's some type of, not argument, but like disruption, separation, disruption, argument with your soulmate. Or if you're single, you know, this could also show like there is a soulmate for you and you're in separation because you haven't met yet or you haven't gone that far yet. And so I'm seeing this mainly as love, to be honest with you. There's some type of separation of energy between you and a soulmate that is coming through this week. And I do feel guided to say, if you feel intuitively that it's right to share your feelings with someone this week, or to reignite something, or to heal an issue, I would say do it. I would say do it. Also, what I'm seeing here is there may be a temporary like blip in happiness when it comes to something really long-term in your life. So you may be feeling a little bit confused or scared about the future. Maybe you're scared about, you know, where am I going to live? Can I afford this home that I want? Who will I be with? You know, something like that. It seems to me that you had a really good idea of what your future was going to look like, and then something happened that made you think like, I don't know if this is going to be my future. And with the King of Wands in reverse, you're being asked to kind of be a little bit humble this week and do a little bit of work when it comes to getting that back on track, however that looks like for you. Whether you owe someone an apology, whether you need to get back on track with working towards your goals, get back on track in life in general, whether you have some feelings that you need to share, this is the week to do it. Do not delay. Okay, second row out for you, fourth card, we have the Emperor upright. Yeah, we see you taking back control of your life, of your reality. This is a really good card, and to me it shows me the masculine way of doing things is going to be for you this week. So what that means is like actually doing the work, putting in the work, taking actionable steps. Okay, so we have the Empress in the tarot and we have the Emperor, and they're right next to each other, and they show the two different ways of ruling your life, the divine feminine and the divine masculine. You have the Emperor, which to me is showing that you will see the most results by taking actual steps. Because if you got the Empress, then I would say get your vibration right, manifest so that it comes to you, that success comes to you. But with the Emperor, I'm telling you, you go find your success. You do these steps to make this progress, to make this goal happen. Again, I feel really strongly, I'm wanting to say like, if there's any feelings you are holding back, because this message just keeps coming up in my head, let it out, whether they're good, bad, or ugly, okay? Because for some of you, I feel like you have the ability to be more selective when it comes to your associates, when it comes to the people and opportunities you allow in your life. Because to me, it seems like you're surrounded by all these different people, all these different opportunities, and I want you to know you don't have to be so loyal to people who bring trouble to you, okay? And I also want to say that if there is anyone in your life who you want to be closer with, who you see something more long-term with them, share your feelings with them and get on the same page once more. Get on the same page. we have the Six of Wands in reverse coming out as the center of your spread. To me, this is saying like there's something here about like you're not quite where you want to be yet, but you are on the right path. You are on the right path of getting there. And the Six of Wands in reversed, I am really truly seeing here, there's like one person in your life, and I'm pretty sure this came out for you. This message came out for you the last reading I did. To me, it feels like there is one person in your life who is jealous of your success, or maybe there's multiple. And I'm seeing this come through as a friend, as an associate, or a colleague. It feels like it's someone who is very like Gemini level energy. And to me, that means like a friend. Okay. So, Six of Wands in reversed, I would be careful because to me it feels like you are quite popular this week. And if you feel intuitively that anyone is being weirdly jealous of that or just kind of snapping out on you in an irrational way out of nowhere, and you think to yourself like, is this out of jealousy? Does this person have deeper feelings towards me that they're not expressing? And that's interesting. That's interesting because literally we were just giving you the message of like, you need to express your deeper feelings. You know, you need to let it out more. And the thing is, I was just telling this to Taurus, when you attract people external to yourself that you're close with or you have a strong emotional reaction to or attachment to, those people are reflections of your own inner reality, your own inner vibration. And your message here was that you should be openly sharing your feelings. But the funny thing is, I don't think you were. And I do think that there's someone in your life who is also not expressing their feelings. And to me, like you would know this because it would be like you just feel intuitively that they either have a crush on you, they're jealous. To me, there's definitely a feeling of jealousy here amongst someone who is jealous of your leadership skills or just your popularity right now or your success right now. Or just maybe they're jealous if you have a nice relationship or if you're going after someone and that isn't them. I definitely would just be mindful of that. It feels like a friend. You might have had some struggle with them in the past or just noticed some weird behavior on their end. So this is just confirmation if you've been feeling anything like that. Sixth card out for you is the Three of Cups. Beautiful. There's so much here about friendship, so much here about spending time with associates and people who, again, Gemini energy, colleagues, friends, neighbors, people like that are coming through really, siblings are coming through really strongly here. So I do wonder if some of you guys are having a day trip or an event or a vacation or something, a dinner, something really strong involving that energy. And to me, it feels like those people look to you as a leader. They look to you as kind of like the social glue. Okay. And there's a lot of happiness here. There's a lot of happiness. I feel being restored, you know, especially if you've been having trouble in family life, in anyone super long term in your life. If you've been having struggles with them, I do see happiness being restored for you. And I definitely would look to these more casual, friendly type of relations this week. But if you are harboring any feelings that need to be said, to heal any long-term person in your life, so a long-term best friend or relationship or family member that you might have had a little blip in happiness, a little disagreement, definitely express those feelings this week. So third row out, your seventh card, we have the Five of Wands. This has been coming out, like literally, I'm pretty sure for every sign so far for this week. So again, like this is such a defensive energy, not seeing eye to eye. That might have been a problem that existed in the past that it's coming to the forefront to be healed. It's coming to the forefront. I don't know. I would pay attention to yourself holding on to any defensive energies, holding on to, like, if someone's trying to give you advice or tell you something's wrong in a connection, something's wrong with your friendship, or like they're trying to come to you for like just to tell you their feelings on things. I would be careful of you reacting defensively, because that could be very off-putting to the person. And they may be harboring secret resentments if you have done that to them before. So I would pay attention to that. Also, what I would say here is to try to have a greater degree of empathy this week. Try to see things from other people's perspectives and heal any issues that may come up. I also definitely feel like there may be some a tight schedule happening for you this week as well. That's what I'm seeing. We have Judgment coming up. This is a beautiful card because to me it shows me that with this empathy and kind of learning how to stop reacting so defensively and kind of conversating with people about everything that is on your heart and mind about your connection with them, or about a situation, or about something that you're focused on, a project or whatever, sharing all of your feelings straight from the heart, not acting defensively, and being empathetic. Those are like the 3 ingredients of success for you this week. And we do see here with the Judgment card that this 10 of Pentacles reversed and this 10 of Cups reversed that came out in the beginning of this reading, that showed a temporary blip in happiness, some type of disagreement in the home, with a relationship, with someone who has been in your life for a long time. So years. We see you healing that. We see you overcoming some type of disagreement with those 3 magic ingredients that we just talked about. Judgment shows popularity first and foremost. So again, you have a lot of cards that resemble fame, popularity, acknowledgement for your success, acknowledgement for your growth. But also it shows the past being healed and returning. Something didn't have to end. It just needed to be healed. It just needed to be talked about. And we see that happening for you this week. Final card out is Death in reversed. To me, I'm reading this card in a very interesting way. I'm reading this in healing and finally moving on from the past. You don't need to stay stuck in this unhappiness. You don't need to stay stuck in this disagreement, in this energy of secret jealousy, not seeing eye to eye with someone, feeling this weird tension with someone. You don't need to stay stuck there. All you need to do is talk about your feelings. And also, another message is coming through with this card and saying, if you want to see results in your life, if you want to move forward in your life, the message is to stop procrastinating. Take action. Take action. That masculine emperor action. Take the wheel, take the initiative. Be the one to make the plans. Be the one to initiate the conversation. Be the one to apologize first. Be the one to initiate a difficult conversation first. Be the one to do all that boring, tedious stuff that has been piling up for you. Take on this masculine energy of the leader this week and you will have success. If you do not take on this leadership role this week, I do fear you just kind of staying stuck in this unhappiness, this weird tension with certain people in your life, and kind of not really knowing what the future holds, not really having a clear understanding of the future because there's still some stuff going on right now that needs to be resolved, paperwork, issues, etc. So be the leader, initiate this stuff, and it will move forward. If you're waiting for someone else to initiate, I don't think they'll do it this week, okay? You need to do it, and I think it'll be received very well, and you'll be very pleased that you did that, okay? So thank you guys for joining me. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and I would definitely watch for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus if you want the fullest overview of the week ahead. Okay, bye-bye.